finally, your take on Barrow and his vice president. We've seen currently the energy between them. They have had blood all over. I mean, between Barrow Youth Movement President Barrow and the vice president, there seems to be a lot of negative energy politics when Barrow says this and pushes at the vice president. The vice president also holds rally and pushes at Barrow. What's your take on this issue?
You see, I'm not surprised by these recent developments. And I can remember telling people about this. You know, when during the impasse, President Barrow was in office as an independent president for the coalition, and we went into parliament, and we went into parliamentary elections, only to see political parties each putting up their own candidates. I told some of my close allies and some of my executive members that President Barrow would fail. He needs the support of the entire executive, a political, and the National Assembly to carry out his mandate. I said, with political parties all going on for their candidates, the National Assembly will no longer be coalition MPs. It will be UDP, APRC, and political parties who usually discuss and accountable to their party leaders and their parties. I said Barrow will have a problem, and at the end, the coalition would disintegrate. I told them a long time. And that this thing, it should not be a surprise to anybody. President Barrow was a member of the UDP. He was a member of the UDP. He resigned. Now, the issue of President Barrow Youth Movement, for me, it should not have any problems. Youth Movement, Fabakary, Tombong, Jatta Youth Movement, Lamin Sonko Youth Movement, no problems. For me, but it created a havoc, a lot of dissension to a level that it had cracked the UDP itself and created a barrier between the Barrow camp and the other camp. So for me, these were no surprises. This, all what we are witnessing, I've said it a million times to people. That, and if you look at the system as it is now, look, however powerful you are as president, you need support, serious technical support, not only from the executive, from legislature, and from all other functional institutions of government. So, where you don't have those, everybody who is in your cabinet is looking for money for his own political position. Nobody wants the other to succeed because it will give you credit against them when it comes to elections. You go to a parliament where you don't even know what happens there because they will not talk to you unless you do your political jokes. In a situation like that, my brother, you don't expect success. A complete standstill. And people would blame President Barrow when it's the coalition, all of the players they should blame. Yes, this is what is happening.